Hey guys, welcome back. We're now going to be looking at No Man's Sky. We are on Manjaro Linux, the latest version. I think it's 24.0.4 or something like that, whatever it is. And we're just going to kick some ass and try out No Man's. We'll see if there's any performance issues, hitches and problems using this distribution. One of the main reasons I'm doing this series of videos is to showcase what works, what doesn't. I'm not going to really show what doesn't work because it's pointless putting a stream on if the game can't work no matter what you try. So far that list is quite small at the moment. It's mainly just things like Destiny 2 or Starfield with my graphics card. For some reason it just doesn't want my card. And there's one other game I couldn't get to run, kept asking for a video card or some crap. But a lot of the games I'm actually having a good time playing. I just broadcasted some Genesis gameplay for what was it called? Darksiders Genesis. That ran really, really smoothly. I'm just going to get the link shared. Just give me 1 sec before I actually launch the game. Messenger. Just give it 1 sec before I put the game on. I just want to see how well it opens up, just making sure no one misses out on the live stream. Click the live button and send an invitation. I'll speed it up, send an invitation. Where is the share button? If you're already on here, let me know and I can skip past this section. Just going to go to live. Share. Okay, here we go. No Man's Sky gameplay, copy link. It's good to have a little bit of a break. Here we go again. Okay, we sent the pass through to the mate and the old man. We're going to get the chat box up and running. Okie dokie. We got chat everything going now. Put it on play. Drag my video timeline right up. Keep the sound down. Sound check 1 2 3 1 2 3. I've got it on ultra low latency mode. I'm just going to test my mic. Am I still muted? No, it came out 1 second later. That's what you want. That's if I say am I still muted and it bounced through. That's good. This is really running good. I have to say the streaming. Once you put it on ultra low latency, if I put it up any louder, I'm going to start distorting. And you know why? It's because this microphone's on a stand that will not stay where you put it. It just keeps moving. I'm going to start sounding like that guy talking to demons at this rate. Of how mad he gets to fixing this all the time. Because I like to be, I don't know, angry at everything. Because nothing wants to work. I mean, everything, the computer's working. It's just this mic wants to drive me nuts. And it likes me to react as angrily as possible to get it to stay where you bloody put it. There's going to be demons soon, everywhere you look, because I can't get this damn thing to stay where I put it. As long as it doesn't put a hole or damage my screens, I'll be happy. So the problem with it is, it's touching everything, and I don't want it blinding me. Okay, there. Can you do that? Can you sit still? Can you do it without a battle? it's starting on its own without any help needed at all. And no matter what I do, because of what I got it sitting on, it just wants to slip down to the floor and knock everything down with it, and I could care less. Right. That's just going to have to do. Because if I go any louder, it's going to distort, or if I use my crappy microphone on my headset, it's going to sound even worse. Okay. Okie dokie, let's get this running. So I've updated it to the latest version of Proton that came out when I was doing that, showing you. I had to turn off Steam, put it back on again. Play No Man's Sky. We don't have virtual reality, so God, that'd be sick to play in VR mode. Not on a computer though, wouldn't be. And it should pop up on the correct screen. Now, if it doesn't, we'll find out. We're going to see what happens firsthand. Okay, it threw the game up. It's telling me native game support is A for jump on the controller. I will probably be playing a lot. Oh, it's doing the shaders. That means you want to be on voice chat, all that jazz to go with it. That means you won't be watching it all then. It's a bit hard to watch if you're already in the game, so I'd have to get someone else to watch then, wouldn't I? That would kind of spoil the whole thing. You'd have to go and get someone else to watch because you're playing the game, so what would be the point watching the stream? Well, if we can get a mate of mine to ever get on here, it'd be bloody insane. He could pop in and say, "G'day, how you going, mate?" And I'd be like, "Oh yes, me mate's on." Because, yeah, we're just doing I'm going to show you what's going on so you can see. So, this is what's going on right now. See how it just snaps in like that? I have optimised the absolute shit out of it to make sure nothing holds up performance. So we're just doing Vulkan shaders right now, so once that's done, she should be fully optimised and ready to go. That's what you wait for. If I press the skip button, there's a very high chance it'll run like garbage. So it's very important that you let the Vulkan shaders do its thing. It's, same as in Windows. Sometimes it'll do shaders in the background before it even starts the game. But this is how it works. Processes all the shader stuff, and when you open up the game, it looks as good as it does. I can't argue with how good the tool is at doing what it does. At Genesis, ran fantastic. I had no frame drops at all on the game. I play a lot with the control lately. It's actually more encouraging to play with the control, even though I've got keyboard and mouse right here when I need it. It's just awesome. Like, you're seeing Xbox control working on Linux, playing all my games, being able to play about. It does the shaders on Starfield, I know that, because I remember it doing it. Linux, getting in Linux to actually play the Starfield game is quite a challenge. Some people get it working, others it just goes to, you open it and it just closes. Basically, you don't even see anything at all. It just doesn't do anything. And then the other game, I just refunded. Yeah, I've got me refund. It came back. I'm going to go buy another game, and hopefully it'll work. While that's processing, I'll check the other tab. Twitch.tv. Mute. Thank you. Yeah, he's doing good tonight. He's up at 50 odd viewers. He's doing really well tonight, fella. For me, I'm not actually creating a live stream environment per se. I'm forcing myself to actually make videos. And that means turning the damn thing on, press start stream, play some games, have a kick-ass time. So I might jump in and say, "G'day, how you going, mate?" or something to me. And I'll have a chat to them and be legit. But for the most part, it's people who are going to be searching, they're going to type Linux gaming. And then they're going to see these videos pop up where they can scroll through and watch the gameplays of certain games running on it. And they're going to think, oh, The Ascent, or Crisis 3, or Darksiders, Days Gone. Days Gone works on Linux, by the way. Oh yeah, I'll check my... check. Can't really do... I'm going to try not to run my Messenger account while live stream, because it needs to be done on a phone. That's for privacy reasons. More respectful that way. Like, in multitasking, I can see the performance difference between Windows lately and... well, we found that with my brother's computer. To answer your question, we found his computer had trouble with his graphics card being a 3090 Ti, 64 gigs of RAM, and a heap of shit going on the computer. Like a powerful CPU on that machine, it was needing a minimum of 1,000 watt power supply. And he was pushing it with either 850 watts. Yeah, it was 850, and it went straight over that. It was not enough power to run his 12-core, 10-core system that he has, and with a 3090 pulling in 450 watts on its own, then your CPU and all the other expansion like capture cards. You've got a capture card running with a camera attached to it. It's mainly drawing power for the capture card. It's not a massive amount of power that uses. But if you add up all those bits and pieces on his system, he was looking at breaking the 1,000 watt easy. So we put him in the new one. I think it's a 1200. I'm not sure what it's at. Put it in there, and she's beautiful ever since. No more problems. No major issues. And when we did find issues with putting a marbles game on the stream, the marbles thing on the stream was causing a crash because he had RTX mode on. And then he had WoW running with RTX mode as well. I've got his stream muted, so like I'm watching his stream. I've got OBS running. I've got Steam open. I've got this Vulkan thing. What you don't see is what's going on in the back behind all of that. So I'm going to show you what's going on in the background of all of that. I'm going to open up Monitor. So when Vulkan shaders are being processed, it pretty much maxes all your cores. Now this is how much processing power it takes off my little CPU. This is a 6-core from 2018 or whatever it is, 2018. That's maxed out, processing all those shaders. Take a look at that. See how she's 100%? Now, I was actually working on tools that would process tasks that crashed, and it would close them. But I was running into an issue where it was closing system processes, it was shutting down audio processes. I told it to not turn off system processes, but then you'd step away and it'd start shutting other shit down. So I closed it off. But this is how much freedom you have on Linux, that you can actually sit there and use ChatGPT and ask it to help you write code that you can use to automate things like cleaning up your cache files, which is already, it's the same thing as Windows. It's like doing CCleaner, but it does it itself automatically every so many hours or once a day. And I've already done that. It's already programmed, and it checks for updates automatically. It'll either do it every day for me, or it will tell me, a notification will pop up on the program itself, and it'll say, hey, you've got updates available. And I'll click, yeah, download. But if I don't do that, there's a tool that already downloads them and installs it for me, and ChatGPT knows everything about Linux. So, like, you have full-blown conversations, so I'd like to have freedom of control of my stuff, and I want to do such and such. And then it'll write up a whole thing of where to go in Manjaro, in the folder structure, where to write all your programs and your scripts, and then it will automatically type up a bunch of text to help you create CPU governing tasks that will handle crash tasks and closed programs. But the problem is it wasn't just doing that, it was logging me out of the whole thing, and then I'd have to log back in again to prevent a crash. Now that's great and all, but I wanted to close the program, not the whole bloody lot. So I've had to stop doing that. It's running perfectly fine now. It's not doing it now. It's because I've disabled it. But you're looking at this. This is why it takes a while to process all of the Vulkan stuff. So when that's done, I can get it up and running. So this gives me time to have a chat to you. With regards to your keyboard glitching up on you, that's either the damn Windows operating system needing a reinstallation again, my crappy keyboard, this is not a cheap keyboard either, it's a $200 keyboard, randomly doubles letters, and I've had it for months, or over a year of it doing that. I put a cheap keyboard on there and it doesn't do it. Put this keyboard on there and it does it all the bloody time. And it don't care if it's Windows, Linux or what, so that tells me straight up it's the keyboard itself being a pain in the ass. Now, if my system was doing this on Windows, it would be running as slow as anything. Right? Because it's pegging everything to 100%. But in the background, I've got another screen running. This is on the 2K script, so that you can watch it on 1080 2K resolution, and it should look fine. But here's what's running on the other stream. Shout out to my brother. And look at that. It's not affecting the stream at all, me watching the stream. So while that's maxed out, pegging the CPU to the max. Yeah, it's finished now. How's that? Okay, I'll get rid of this crap off the screen now. And see, it's all dropped down. I'm just closing it now because it's opening the game. But I was just showing you how smoothly everything's running while the CPU's pegged. Here it goes. And I didn't do anything different to what you would do on Windows other than maybe tick the box that said use a specific version. I don't even have to, because I believe their one that already is on there is probably good enough for playing this one. It's been out a while. Alright. Well, No Man's Sky Worlds transforms the universe, bringing huge leaps in water quality, water and cloud quality, as well as increased planetary variety, new gameplay features and more. Worlds Part 1 represents the first component of the Worlds update, with even more to come later. Total overhaul of the water and cloud rendering systems, as well as other significant quality improvements and optimizations. Are you still there? Just double checking. New gameplay features including solar chip crafting, aquatic landings, discovery renaming, new hostile creatures and more. So, now what you just seen, there was no fancy coding. The only command I put on there was game mode run command, which is percent command percent. That all that does is it does what Windows does. There's a thing in Windows called game mode or gaming mode, which tells the damn operating system to focus its cores on this game. Same as what Windows would do. That is all I've done, other than click the install button. So if I want to join friends, play with friends, instantly visit their worlds, or I can play a fresh game. So I wanted to start fresh. I like that they got a creative option. See how many old files there are, 2019. What I want to do is I want to delete all of this stuff, because I think it's all crap. Yes. I don't care. We want to start fresh. I seriously don't care. Like, you can see my hours played. It's not very high. So, for some people, they might not see the game's benefit when I'm playing top-down games. But some of those games are really intense games, like they're DirectX 12 games, and they take a lot of graphics performance to run on certain systems. Mine being one of them at the time, and they run like butter. Normal, relaxed. A streamlined experience, fewer systems to manage, lower costs. If you want to just start out and play the game, I would look at something like this. And then later, as you get really good, like an Arc Survival Evolved player, a survival challenge, more hazards, smaller inventory, increased cost to everything. That's what you would play once you're more experienced. If you just want to build, don't give a shit about limits, you'd use this mode. Normal mode, infinite journey, explore and survive in a boundless universe is a good mode to play. For us, we want to look at it from a performance perspective while streaming. So I'm tossing between either of these two, because it doesn't matter which one it is. It's as long as the game doesn't run like crap. Which mode are you playing so that I can join you on in future on my account? Are you on normal or relaxed? Or custom? Yes, it's an operating system based on Linux. So I don't know if it even matters what difficulty you play at, because I think you can join everyone and it just scales to whatever you have set for you. This always takes a little while. That's normal for this. It even does that on Windows, just so you know. If it's doing that pausing every now and then, that's the game loading all of the assets. That's your loading screen for the whole game. Now, I have used Debian, I've used Fedora. Begin initialization. I haven't even done the graphics settings of this game yet. So if it looks like crap, it's probably because I haven't set it yet. Oh man, it put me on this world. Kinetic system online. This should already blow your mind. I haven't done the graphics yet. Aerial propulsion jetpack online. Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational. Is my brain attached? Yes, it is. So this is out of the box. Haven't touched any of the graphics settings yet. I'm standing here freezing to death. And we need to get things working. You're like, what the hell am I doing? Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, because I haven't played the game in forever. So, first of all, I'm playing a survival game. Secondly, we need to fix the graphics. Display. This is why. Every other setting can be left alone, but that ain't the right resolution. So we gotta go. Where is 2440? Come on, 1440 by 1080. It's supposed to be 2560. So it looks like it's confused. See what I mean with the options and the resolution. 2560 to 1440 graphics quality. We'll worry about that after we've done this. Alright. Triple buffered. You don't want to put any ray tracing stuff on because my card can't handle it, neither could yours, unless you have a ray tracing card. Let's have a look. It's defaulted to ultra settings. But you make sure you put this on. This is such a handy tool, doesn't matter which version of Windows you're on. Fidelity FX Super Resolution 2, fantastic tool to use on any game that has it. Balance is good. Balance or quality is a great option. I don't like motion blur. Anastrophic filtering 16x, don't know why it lowers that. Let's have a look at the game after that, and we're just going to churn it as we go. And ultra settings. You're like, wow. Activate the scanner. This technology is critically damaged. Ferrite dust is required. So you're going to be watching it from me because I feel like a complete noob again. Every time I stop playing a game for long enough, I forget how to play everything. So I've got to remind myself how to operate the game. Perfect opportunity to make the videos. Alright, so let's just go look for some dirt. I wish I could change my field of view. I don't like being this far in. I do like that it's a third person view. I do like that about this game. Like, that's how far away I'd like to be. Okay, so it only zooms in when you're using your tools. Ferrite dust. Have we got enough yet? Repair the scanner. Okay, where the... Use access tool. Repaired it. I'm not on keyboard, I'm on my controller. And charge this up. Technology recharge. So, what do we got to do now? Scan location. Okay. Need that anyway regardless. Let's collect sodium from small plants. Need more of that too while I'm at it. Okay, let's go and get some O2 while I'm at it because we're going to need oxygen. I like to use my ship. If you can get into your ship, oxygen. Protection falling. It's this button on a controller, it's your left analog stick. Way too powerful. problem I'm having. We should have put me on a bloody world where I have an easier start. Throws you in the deep end a bit. Can't give more charge than a regular.
Extreme cold damage detected.
I don't care. Charge.
Technology recharge.
88% recharged. So we got a little bit longer to work. What else are you going to give me to do?
Starship signal detected.
So it wants me to go back to my ship. Let's get this character there as quickly as possible. Worry about all this shit later. Yeah, this is how well a lot of the games are running on Linux at the moment. I've been absolutely blown away because my streaming tool wouldn't even work properly on Windows with this card. Whenever I would set it to the highest quality encoding settings, it would keep giving me an encoding error all the time. I've had no encoding error since using this setup. This is why I wanted you to watch, because I haven't played this game in a long time, so I feel like I'm a bit rusty, to say the least. You don't want to get too lost in this shit, because your mission is to go to that ship. I believe you're looking for your spaceship. Don't let that thing detonate on you. It's not very good for you. See that little thing there? That's a drone. Technology module. It says it's buried, but it's floating in the air. That's a weird one. Watch these. You can actually dig into the planet's surface if you've got the right tool as well, which I find another amazing thing. We need to repair not the jetpack. Where's the scanner tool again? It will send you out for this. So I'm going to get it now. We don't have to spend all day looking for it. There's so much of here. This is to do with repairing your filters or whatever the ship stuff. Now note to self. Your ship, you can survive it, even when it's broken. You can get out of the bad weather by standing in the ship. So, let's just get to the ship, now that I've got that. Let's get sidetracked again. Come back for that in a minute. Crystal. We will play together because this game allows that. I just wanted to show you for this video just how well, if you can get a system that's stable, this is how it'll run. And Here we go. So it's not your ship per se. There it is there. That's your ship. But it's sending me over here to get something out of this. Yeah, it's a little bit less freedom with SteamOS. It's good, but you still need to have the extra tools to screw around with outside of Steam. You can do it, but that's why I like having a desktop as well. Whereas SteamOS is designed to be a PlayStation or that kind of interface where you plug it into your TV and forget about it. I still like my system to do everything, not just turn it on and it's only Steam. It is good. It's fantastic. For a TV-focused setup, it'd be absolutely brilliant. Because it is set up to go all the way into that mode. And it's amazing. But I like to have the multi-monitor configuration set up and use it like a desktop. Alright, so let's have a look at this. Got slime. Thank you. Let's hop in this. That way we can just sit here and relax. And notice how you get in it, you're out of the elements and everything. Connection to the Atlas. Launch thrusters are broken. Pulse engines broken. Connect the exosuit. So when you start this game and you need time to think other than pausing the game, hop inside your ship and then go and Google something on the other screen, and that way while you're tabbed you don't die from all the elements. The ship's still good enough to sit in and keep you safe while you're learning the game. I did it a lot on my first few times playing the game. Alright, so we've got to make metal plating, and I've got to remember how to do this. Then you can get your ship up into space as soon as the hermetic seal's fixed. So we now have a restore point done. We need pulse plating. Go into the interface and actually make it. And patch the metal plating onto the pulse engine in the Starship inventory. So we go up here. So we fix this little engine up. And now we need a harmonic seal, which just had a button on it to repair it. So the fire should be out. A little bit of luck. So we need to get the seal from a base nearby. Salvage planetary chart from distress beacon cache. So we don't have that. That's I need to get out and look at this. Well detailed, eh? Oh, okay. Did they fix this annoying problem? you wouldn't think you were playing on anything else, eh?
Falling.
So by going into your ship, you're resetting your thermal protection. But now we've got to work out where I'm going now. Okay, that's saying that. Okay, it's up there. Something was telling me radiation was up there and all. Yes, I am a beginner to this game particularly. I'm going to get some of this on the way because I'm probably going to need to. Plenty of creatures on this world. I keep forgetting where I'm going, so I'll just go back to the base until I figure it out. That is one of the main problems I have with this game. I walked all the way over here. That's gold. Okay, is there a map? Nope, you are forced to guess. Yeah, it's a good game. I just need to remember where the hell I'm going, what the hell I'm doing. So my ship's there. Now, I thought I was going over this hill. But when I'm looking, it's not showing me where I'm supposed to go. I like the chart and use... Okay, here we go.
Navigational data received.
You gotta check your damn items in your bag. Pro tip. Alright. Probably wasted half my exosuit's pack for this, but now we know where we're going. On one of the saves, I had to walk for miles to get to it. Now hopefully that isn't on the other side of the planet. It's just in there, hopefully. Oh, once you're off the planet, you're happy, because then you can go find a planet that's actually nice.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, great. We've got to walk through a blizzard, which is going to burn through twice as much resources. Now, you can get out of it by going into a cave. A hot cave avoids it. That'll go up to 3 or 4 as that gets worse. And that forces you to go into this.
Technology recharge.
Don't have a lot of resources to work with here. today. Hurry up.
Rail protection falling.
Starts taking your health.
Extreme cold damage detected.
And then you got to keep competing with your own protection unit. And we got no fucking sodium, so we got to make do with oxygen.
Extreme cold damage detected.
So we just got to work with no protection until we get there. And you could be walking for 50 miles.
Extreme cold damage detected.
I'm extremely caring about it so much right now. Every time you use your jetpack, it makes it worse. You'd think it'd be heating you up.
Extreme cold critical.
I do not care. See, there you go. We did make it. We're not far enough away to be a problem. But you go inside and all your protections regenerate. You just sit out the whole bad weather thing. It's already dropping back down.
Extreme cold critical. Temperature levels
As soon as that door shuts, I'll be happy. First aid kit out. What else is in here? Got the part we need to get off this planet. Anything else around here? Carbon stuff. Okay, so it looks like we've got everything we need here. We need to change something, because I like... One of the things that gives me headaches is being too close. Is there a field of view button? Because I need field of view to be a bit wider than this. There's no field of view slider, which is annoying. See, I got it set to 61. You can have it 60. 61's probably not a bad idea because it doesn't interfere with your card. It's one slightly higher than your limits. Alright, let's just get out of here. We got flying things. Yeah, it sucks you can't type. You gotta keep fixing things all the time, but it's the way it is with the computers. Alright, like I said, you haven't left the area yet. you're trying to work out what the hell you're doing. All you're doing standing out there is wasting your time. Standing here. What else can we do?
Technology recharge.
Use analysis visor to locate starship left trigger. So you mount left trigger. Begin analysis visor installation. Okay.
Technology installed. Thermal protection falling.
Gather bloody carbon. Go up the hill here then. Okay. Did we get enough from that? So what do we need? Carbon acquired, 50.
Technology installed. Technology installed.
Craft carbon nanotubes for analysis visor. Okay, so we're going to go back to the other view. Analysis for rewards. Ships this way, is it?
Thermal protection falling.
Whatever, I don't give a shit. This is a really good game to show you what can be done. Yeah, I'm gonna be having a very short video for this one. I just wanted to give you a basics to get you going thing. Just to show you she works and runs okay, because I already did 2 hours with the other one. Oh well, he's off and off. I wouldn't want to, because we're going to chat to him and sort out what's going on. I just wanted to show you how well it ran. If you've got to keep restarting and fixing your computer, that's no fun for anyone.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, it's cool, but yeah, I've got to find out what's going on, and I've got to get on the ship so I can recover. I'm just going to get this knowledge piece first. But I mean, you see now quickly we figured out this game, and no doubt the space combat stuff will be as smooth as butter like this, because the planets hit the resources the most. Yeah, I just wanted to give you a little bit of a demonstration to just give you an idea of what works, what doesn't work. I'm going to put this character in here. I'll see what my brother's up to, and then I'll come back if there's something going on, whatever, what made him into stream earlier than usual, sort of thing. I'm going to sit in here for safety. I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to mute the comms. I'll be right back. If it crashes, send me a text.
back. Yeah, I might let you go and fix your computer because I mainly put this one on for you. Maybe others that might be interested in learning, but it is mainly for you to see things, working on it, compare notes.
Component repaired. Technology repaired. Technology
Good thing I put
recharged.
that in, eh? We got rocket launchers and all sorts of shit in here to fix. Launch is fucked. Now we need pure ferrite and... Okay, let's go into the tool.
Component repaired.
Prepare the launch thrusters. Pure ferrite. You telling me you never got your ship off the planet? I'll just sit here and wait so you can see what happened. So you never actually left the planet? This. You gotta fix this. You need pure ferrite for that. Yeah, well, that's the best part. The experience of getting off the planet is really fun in this game. We need to scan for this pure shit. I thought ferrite dust comes from outer space. I thought that's where you got it from. Portable refiner.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, walk back over to the bloody ship. Waste time till I figure out how to do this now. Ferrite dust was right there the whole time. The game was just trolling the shit out of me. Okay, we can now actually do something. This is the only thing I really don't like is how it's done. Like, yes, it's fun, but every game starts this way and it's annoying in a way. Portal refiner, craft metal plating. I give it? Pure ferrite. So I've got to go out and farm it again. Not that small of a rock, buddy. Well, it's pretty straightforward. Think about it. I just mean, Starfield starts with a really good story straight away. You're straight into the action, a miner, and then something happens. That's where that game really shines, is in the story. It has the best story. This one has the best exploration. And space combat is probably better in this game. Alright, let's go back over here and do this. Am I not figuring it out or something? Where's the ferrite? I just did. I don't want that. I think it said to put in there. Advanced materials. Aren't we? We're getting something. Alright, finally we're getting something. I don't do a lot of speaking videos because of my frustration sometimes. It's how I am. I get shitty. Let's repair the ship and get out of here. Let's get off the planet, save the game.
Component repaired. Technology repaired.
Welcome to space. This is the thing I love about this game. You just fly straight up and you're out. Orbital flight achieved. Where's that damn space station?
Alert. Navigational data
Race
received.
to the source. Thank God, right. rocket. Head towards the coordinate marker, then LB and RB. No, that didn't work. That's triggers. So as soon as you lock onto it, yeah, but I don't want to land on the planet. I want to land on the space station. There's a reason we go into space. I care about awakenings. I care about space stations. Frost crystal, copper dioxide, sodium. Where is the space station? It's supposed to be up here somewhere. Normally when you leave the planet, it's pretty easy to spot. You can tell it's been a while. Fly over this one. It wants me to go back down here. Where is the starbase? Destroy sentinels. We got any nice planets in this area? Okay, so let's just go and have a look at them all because the starbase will reveal itself then. Go down and have a look. hell are they? This one then. Have I been to that one yet? Promising. I mean, it looks like it's got oceans and trees. Maybe we're in a bit of luck here. This one looks alright. It's going to run out of fuel first, me or the timer? Getting to the planet. Oh, I might be in luck. Get to land on this one. Shit out of luck on this. Water. 20 planet record, largest planet. $17 Not a freezing planet. That's a boost. Might be able to actually do something without freezing to death. Probably has something even worse. people don't even realise you're on Linux, even though subscribers you're on Linux. You're doing pretty bloody well. Weapon charge depleted.
Technology recharge.
There's a lot more to the game as well. There's building and all sorts of shit.
Technology recharge.
Huh. It'd probably look amazing on the phone. Night, bro. Yes. Live at the moment, yeah. I'm live at the moment, but no camera. Just got the mic on. Showing him various games at work. This is the second one tonight. Second one tonight. Good looking at it. And when I'm playing with controls, I should have it over there. I've got being able to watch your stream. Repair your fucking boat. I like her pop up thing. Yeah, you rated a good streamer. That's nice. Yeah, it's good to jump around. I 100% agree on that. If I ever got like up there in viewership, I'd be really very happy to see people too. Imagine how this thing sounds. Imagine how this mic sounds versus a $300-400 one. No worries. Glad you had a good stream. I also want to get into survival games. Yeah, I've just got my money back. I'm going to link you something to show you on Steam. Yeah, on the Steam store, I was going to show you. My problem with the game, this one, okay, it is fun. It's just I've got to watch videos to create my own fun. Because otherwise, you think this is all there is to it. Running around, looting, grinding away at resources when that's nothing like that. There's actually more to this game than just running around crafting things. You go into space, then you end up mining. That's the thing. When you're playing Starfield, you're playing a deep story-rich game, which has full-blown missions, and you do their stories, and it keeps you hooked to the game. If they added that to this game, where they have full-blown narrative stories in there as well on top, this game would go up another level again. Where they got these amazing worlds that all they need to add to this game is deep stories, where they've got NPCs in the world that, like, you find bounty hunters or something in the game world, and they give you missions to go and hunt down these bad aliens on the world, or you go into some mine and you hunt them down, or some stuff like that. That's stuff that you see in Starfield, where you've got this really deep story that you work your way through. Now, does that mean the game needs an end game? No, not particularly. The whole end game is you building a massive fleet, setting yourself up and going into a minus 60 conditions again. Safety. Watch all my suit. Regenerates again. Alright. But if they added that to the game, you'd be very busy doing all of that on top. Whereas in this one, it reminds you of... You know how they got the monoliths in this game? You're roaming around doing the monoliths in Starfield. That feels like the only difference, is that you're doing those. And the monoliths in this game are just language words and stuff like that. What you haven't seen is the base building. I think there's resource and mining stuff in the game. You can put NPCs on your base. You recruit them from star bases and whatever. But yeah, I can understand some people having trouble finding out what else they can do other than turn the game on, run around the planet, go into space, mine. Well, that's the thing with this game. You create your own story by exploring all these worlds and discovering the one that you like the most, and you build a beautiful base on it. That's all set up. Multi-level buildings with pathways. You just work on this building that you're doing. And I still don't know half the stuff in this game yet. But that's why, well, when I load up WoW, I know what I'm doing in WoW. When I load up Diablo 4, I know what I'm going to do in Diablo 4. I load up action RPGs in general, I know what I'm doing. Playing a role-playing game, if I get Starfield to work, that game hooks me because of the stories. They're both fantastic games, but to me, I need to actually get to the fantastic part of this game, whereas Fallout 4 and the other game, you're hit with the story up front, you're straight into the action sometimes. It was a brilliant story right through. I chose to do the side missions for the pirates, and their story was amazing. I loved playing it. You could be an asshole at the end or a good person at the end. I chose to be an asshole in the pirate story, so I ended up taking down the other fleet that I thought were a pack of assholes as well. So I thought, well, have this one good guy taking over the place. The good of the bad pirates take over. It just made it interesting. Really fun story with all that. That's what this game would benefit from having some of, is not just running around finding dialects or that. The space combat in this game, 10 out of 10. The world stuff, amazing. They just need more of that. you're getting in and out of the ship with the loadless travelling into space. That all is amazing.
Technology recharge. Kernel
I
protection
can't really
fully.
watch a movie while doing this. So yeah, probably good. Probably have watched it. Ah, well, tell him my AI reckons he should play this game. Oh, I'm underwater. Okay, this is cool. Can't watch while streaming though. Advanced laser required. Okay, this part of the game, this is really cool. This one's like the exploration. This game is a 10 out of 10. So, where have you gotten in this game so far? I've gotten a little further than this in the game, and then chromatic metal. start streaming here because I'm not. Nothing I do over on the other thing will last. It won't stay there forever. Once it's done, you forget about it, and then that's it. So I feel like at least I'm getting somewhere where people can come back and look at a game I've checked out already in the past. Or I can go re-watch it and see where I can improve. Or I'll check an episode I've done, and I can say, well, I've learnt something since this on, and I'll come back and then play it better the next time I play it. I've got it somewhere logged where I can actually although also this gives you XP, like running around scanning animals and stuff. Target sweep mode. But yeah, you're not wrong, it does run really well. I'm going to try a setting, because I'm more interested in changing text settings. So, they've done a great job to add FSR2 support, which if you don't have it on, it really helps. Like, you got Ultra, Enhanced, all this stuff, right? But then you got TAA, FXIA, and that setting. I'm so glad they went with that option, and then you can change it to quality. See if that makes any difference. Offers higher image quality than balance mode with 1.5 times upscaling. Otherwise, you got to do 1.7 upscaling. Alright. I do hate motion blur. Changing this setting may make you feel more comfortable if you experience motion sickness. I like having it off. I wish it was quicker to turn off. And it still runs. It looks good. Even with the FSR set to a quality setting. Here's just a quest log. Game is one of these ones that will take you hours to understand. My mind's a get the hell into space, do the stuff in space, but then you got to worry about running out of petrol, fuel, space fuel, and we ran out of this. Let's go to the monolith. That way we're actually doing something. Right trigger. So, it's because I'm not scanning it. good XP. I think you get levels in this game, I vaguely remember. Yep. If you had a weapon with actual damaging capabilities. At least shit's not saying unidentified anymore. This thing, you just hit it with your thing. Yeah, I know. Pretty cool, eh? You can do that to the ones in Satisfactory too, did you know that? You can blow them up now. Which I think's great, because I hated the bloody things. That's another game you'll probably want to see. Does Satisfactory run? Something we know how to play. factory with the state of satisfactory? Are you satisfied? Yeah, well, that's what I mean. If I show you the games you're running on Windows, you can compare them with how they run on this. Va. We're getting there. Similar. Got a couple of gig more RAM. $11 gig, this is 16. Not bad for an Intel card. I kind of wish I did have a NVIDIA 4080 or something, but I don't have the bucks. And then you look on there and the 50 series is not far from coming out anyway. Looks like it's inside of this. It's good that we're learning all the gig words, because they're the first ones you need. It runs similar to yours, doesn't it? Should do. Performance should be nearly the same. Why would that hit this? You know what? Stuck. I'd rather go, like, rather than going to the second planet, you're trying to get to a space station. Because you then meet the space, you learn about the space station and stuff, and then you go into space and do mining and stuff out there to get the fuel. Using your ship. Go to a different star system or whatever. You learn the Gagfoot word for you. Yeah, well, there should be one at near every planet. We can see this one's right here. Trade. Much important word. Got another one over here by looking. It's good to do this because you get as much knowledge as you can, so when they do talk to you, they're not writing gibberish to you.
Thermal protection falling.
Two. The other one's not far away, but I'll look. Is got the 4 one. Already done those. Trying to get the first 10 words of their language. Yeah, there's also ground stations that they have, not just space stations. going to get this last one, get it in my ship, and we'll go and see if that one opens. It was problematic last time I tried to run it on the other Linux setup I had. Comprehend 10 words.
Kernel protection falling.
I'll go sit in the ship and recharge. Like I said, if you played the Bethesda one, right, you're stuck on Starfield all night because there's so many side missions to do. If you play it from scratch, like you've never played it before, you fall on. This one you can only play for a couple of hours at a time. It's because you've got to work out what the heck you're doing, and that's one of those things with this game. It's good, but you got to watch YouTube to find out, hey, what the hell am I doing here? How am I supposed to do it? So you're best watching a getting started guide to actually figure out what you want to do on this game. So I'm going to pop this one off and then switch over to a different game. Yeah, and I like bouncing around different games to show you what works and what doesn't. So as you can see, guys, that ran pretty bloody well. I'm pretty impressed with the system running even this game pretty fine. When I first played this on Linux, it was a bit hippie all over the place with the textures and stuff. Now, you can't tell the difference. Very impressive performance. Alright, so I'm going to end this one and then swap over to a different game. And we'll start it again. That way I've got all these videos being created of different games that I've tried. I've even got Crysis 3 on here. Days Gone's another really cool game. I've been working through that one too. Alright, I'm going to swap over. I'll send you a link to the next one.